In this era of stressful times full of doom and gloom, it is in our best interest to kick back, relax, and enjoy some friendship ruining, stress inducing video games, which in hindsight sounds counterproductive. And who else parties harder than Mario and his friends in the infamous Mario Party franchise? In this video, I'll be rating every Mario Party intro sequence that showcases each game's charming little cutscenes before entering the meat of the game itself. I always used to watch them play out entirely because they were cute and fun. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Starting with, of course, Mario Party 1, the game that kickstarted the legendary franchise. I find it funny that everyone's self-centered and are debating who among them are worthy of possessing the title of the superstar, even though Mario's name is literally on the cover, but okay. And Toad is acting as the mediator. They all have their own opinions of what and how the superstar should act that basically reflect their defining characteristics. I love how Wario and DK just mess with Luigi for no reason, and Mario's just watching without interfering. It's a random but funny scene. I also love how absolutely bewildered Mario is when Peach claims she is a superstar, as if that's the craziest thing he's ever heard. But isn't all that surprised when Yoshi claims he can be one? Finally, Toad has had enough and literally launches himself high into the air and stays suspended somehow. How come he doesn't do that in other games? Toad, being the wise little fungus he is, he decides to put everyone's skills to the test by demonstrating the power, wits, and other valuable skills on the board to see who's actually worthy. I also love how Yoshi's so excited for being mentioned and is gyrating. Toad suggests everyone should race to the pipe in Mushroom Village and duke it out until the last person remains. I find it ironic that Luigi was the first to step up, only to have Wario compete for first, because he's Wario and everyone races to the pipe using a nice camera angle, and thus the adventure begins. It's a charming little cutscene that isn't too bizarre, but does a great job at introducing the premise of Mario Party and how it all began. It has its funny moments, and rewatching the intro never gets old. Also, why is Wario so huge in the intro? Isn't he supposed to be shorter than everyone? His head is literally more than double the size of Peach's head. That's crazy, but I rate Mario Party 1's intro a 65 out of 100 because they just stay in one place, but it does escalate a little as they keep arguing and race to the pipe, which is fun. Moving on to Mario Party 2, who stays true to the theme of the entire game being portrayed as a play, as all of the characters wear costumes and such. The premise of this game is pretty similar to the first, as everyone's arguing over who is worthy of being the superstar, but I absolutely love the way they told the story on stage. It adds an extra layer of charm that has me coming back for more. There's a reason Mario Party 2 is such a beloved Mario Party game. The way the characters quarrel with one another to see who's right and who's wrong, and how they interact with each other is a nice touch and adds to their personalities. Like how Luigi is the peacemaker while Wario is a scoundrel who ruins everyone's fun because he wants to be number one, and how absolutely no one wanted their land to be named after Peach, even though she is who everyone admired. Also, can I mention how weird it is that they chose a red Koopa Troopa to be the good Koopa, even though they are always on Bowser's side? The green ones sometimes are allies with Mario as seen in Paper Mario, but red? That's weird to me. Eventually, Toad has had enough of everyone arguing and declared the person worthy of being the superstar is to defeat Bowser. The shift in the tone of the music as it builds up the triumphant moment of Mario and the gang working together to defeat Bowser and restore peace to the land is insanely good. Especially the way the screen zooms in and smoothly transitions to the title screen is genius. Everything about this intro is honestly so charming, from the way they quarrel, and the choice of music for emphasis is perfection. For these reasons, I rate the intro for Mario Party 2 a 95 out of 100. Next is Mario Party 3. I love how they centered the plot of this game entirely around the Millennium Star in 2000 when the game released. The supposed star was born and is told that whoever possesses this mystical star is the most important person in the universe. Mario and the gang are minding their own business until the star literally crash lands like an inch away from Mario. It's a miracle he survived such a landing at point blank range. As per usual, everyone's arguing over who gets to keep a random star that fell from the sky, and Luigi is so mesmerized by it that he doesn't even argue with them. I love how he's still staring at it when Lakitu drops off a toy chest, considering an actual board game of Mario Party and a giant die. Talk about breaking the fourth wall. Then the Millennium Star transported the universe inside of the toy chest, so everything's all childlike and papery. I honestly love the aesthetic of this world and how everything looks, and that all the minigames are affected by this art style change as well. Tumble appears to teleport everyone inside with the Millennium Star, and thus the game begins. I like the idea of the entire game taking place inside a toy world. It's a pretty nice change of pace from the first two games. In terms of pacing, it felt very rushed but fun to watch it all unfold. I felt like things were happening a little too fast, but that's the mood they were trying to set, since Mario Party 3 is all about new adventures and fast-paced action, so it makes sense. I rate the intro for Mario Party 3 an 88 out of 100. Next is Mario Party 4, aka the first Mario Party game on the GameCube, and it shows. I always found it sort of funny how everyone's just standing around and moving all robotic-like, and Mario just hops on screen. Then they suddenly witness a giant floating party bag that's about the size of Peach's castle, and I don't blame it in the slightest. I'll be absolutely terrified if I saw that heading towards me in real life. I love how scared Luigi looks with his mouth gyrating in place. Seeing everyone's facial expressions during this scene always makes me laugh for some reason. Then the bag slowly bursts as everyone braces for impact, only for it to reveal Toad and friends in wacky costumes. It turns out they were inviting everyone to a special birthday party, because they were all born on the same day somehow. And I love the way Koopa's just moving and shuffling his feet with lightning speed. Toad announces they will teleport everyone inside of this mysterious cube they found on some random field, and decided it's safe to use without testing it. Then the game begins. It's a really random and funny intro, and the most enjoyable part is seeing the models flip out frantically for no reason. But I'll cut them some slack because it is the first Mario Party on the GameCube after all, and animating is hard, so I rate the intro for Mario Party 4 a 79 out of 100. Next is Mario Party 5. This one is a bit of a letdown. Compared to the previous 4 games, this one has no excuse for having no proper intro. It's literally just gameplay footage of the boards and the interactions happening within them. I mean, the intro does provide a glimpse of what Mario Party 5 will be like, but there's not even a cool cutscene to watch. It's just gameplay and then awkwardly cuts to the main title screen. I don't know what happened to Nintendo when making this game, but it's clear they used their budget on other aspects of the game and didn't care about the beginning. It sucks, but oh well. I rate the intro of Mario Party 5 a 5 out of 100. Next is Mario Party 6, which is a big upgrade from the sad excuse that was 5's intro. Similar to the papery world of Mario Party 3, this game uses a storybook setting with pop-up characters similar to children's books. I like how each character has their own set animation. Rather than Mario and the gang arguing with each other, we have Brighton and Twyla fight over who is superior. This caused a huge ruckus between them, with Mario being the mediator this time around, and decided that another Mario Party game is the answer for the 6th time. He does have a point though. Mario Party does make things better. So they set out on a journey through various landscapes, both old and new, and are both determined to collect stars to fill the star bank in hopes of them making up. It's a rather short intro in comparison, but sometimes that's all we need. The storybook aesthetic really does remind me of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, since it opens up with the book as well. Overall, it's a pretty neat way to introduce the game, and in a cute way too. I rate the intro of Mario Party 6 a 80 out of 100. Next is Mario Party Advance. This is a pretty short intro with the Power Star explaining what to expect for this game and showcasing the party world. I like how they brought back Tumble from Mario Party 3 in this game as well as a bunch of other characters with dialogue of their own. This game is pretty underrated despite being the black sheep of the Mario Party games, as it heavily focuses on single player action rather than the iconic multiplayer aspect, and you go around solving problems with other characters. If you haven't played this game and have some time to kill, I recommend this for a different Mario Party experience. Overall, the intro is very basic, but it's okay. I rate the intro for Mario Party Advance a 20 out of 100. Next is Mario Party 7. I love that they made Toadsworth the host for this game. I feel like he was made for this role, given his mannerisms and the fact that he has always been the guide/tutorial character for some Mario games. He is generously offering Mario and friends a lovely cruise vacation to all sorts of locations around the world, as they deserve one for working so hard lately. I like how Mario rushes out to invite his friends, including Wario, Waluigi, and Boo, who are usually jerks to him and Luigi. They cannot wait to arrive at their destinations as they admire the view of the ocean while on the cruise ship. What can go wrong, right? Well, Bowser has been watching from afar using a little telescope and is absolutely furious he hasn't been invited to the vacation, and spitefully goes out of his way to ruin it for all of them just because. This emphasizes how immature Bowser really is. What's funny is that he still ends up going to all of the vacation spots anyways regardless if he was invited or not. It's a pretty funny plot for a Mario Party game, and it works on many levels as it introduces the 5-turn Bowser time events. This is where Bowser appears and screws up stuff for everyone on the board. I rate the intro for Mario Party 7 a 70 out of 100. Next is Mario Party 8. This game got lazy and it pulled a Mario Party 5 and literally just shows gameplay footage from party mode and then cuts straight to the title screen awkwardly. I'm not sure why they do that, but maybe they were short on time and had to settle for this. But at least the title screen is amusing, as you can use the Wiimote cursor to press all the characters to interact with them and such. But I kinda wish they had a proper intro like the past games, but it's whatever. I rate the intro for Mario Party 8 a 5 out of 100. Next is Mario Party DS. I love that it opens up with a gorgeous view of the night sky with shooting stars falling. Mario tells his friends about finding a sky crystal, and suddenly they were all invited to Bowser's dinner banquet because he was feeling remorseful for acting like a jerk to everyone over the years. But obviously this was a facade, but of course who can resist free food, especially not DK and Diddy. Everyone arrives only to get entrapped and minimized to oblivion. They were tossed like yesterday's trash on the street. They decided to band together to gather all the sky crystals and return to normal size by defeating Bowser while mini. Thus their bite-sized adventure begins. I love the artwork for this intro and the bizarre way of starting the story with them being deceived and minimized. I don't understand how they can't just eat a mushroom and grow bigger, but I guess the magic from the staff is just too powerful for that to work. I rate the intro for Mario Party DS a 82 out of 100. Next is Mario Party 9. Since the intro is after the main title screen, I'll make an exception. Mario and friends are busy stargazing at night and admire the beauty of the abundance of mini stars decorating the sky. Things are going well until Bowser and his son are suctioning all the stars into his devious machine. I assume he's transforming them into dark mini stars to fuel his desire to conquer their kingdom. As per usual, it's up to Mario and friends to put a stop to the fiend's evil plans and restore peace to the night sky. What's weird is that Shy Guy and Kamek are wanting to join in on the action, but they're part of Bowser's army, so why are they trying to help Mario and friends? Especially Kamek, since he's very loyal to Bowser. The plot for this game is pretty generic and feel like it was shoehorned in to introduce the concept of mini-stars. They didn't even show the characters climb into the car, which is supposed to be the focal point of Mario Party 9. I rate this game's intro a 69 out of 100. Next is Mario Party Island Tour. Everyone was shown relaxing on a normal Friday afternoon until an invitation arrived inside a bubble, which teleported them to a land in the clouds, where the next party location takes place. It's a rather short cutscene that just bubbles everyone and ends. I'm not really feeling this intro, nor am I a fan of Island Tour honestly. It's kinda boring compared to the other games and I gave it a fair chance. I do like some of the minigames though. I rate Mario Party Island Tour a 15 out of 100. Next is Super Mario Party. Moving on to the first Switch Mario Party game with forced Joy-Con play. This game by far had the most amount of characters to play as, and each had their own special dice block that greatly impacts the outcome of the match. Similar to the first few games, Mario and friends are once again arguing over who is the superstar among all of them. Bowser faced the party and decides to join in on the fun, essentially doubling the roster. Kamek helps steps out the party lobby and has done a decent job. I always like how you're able to physically move around in a mode you desire. It makes the game feel a bit more immersive. Overall, it's a pretty nice way of bringing everyone together for another round of fun in Mario Party Land. I rate the intro for Super Mario Party an 80 out of 100. Next is Mario Party Superstars. This is by far my most anticipated Mario Party game back in 2021. Seeing a trailer for this game for the first time had me super excited for a game, and was amazed they were remastering the N64 boards in glorious HD. It was a feeling like no other. I love the intro for this game as it was an obvious love letter to Mario Party veterans, as we are blasted with nostalgia. Koopa with the flag is busy setting up the reunion and awaiting everyone's arrival to begin their adventure inside the pipe. It's a pretty simple but impacting intro that had me wanting more. A great way to tug at the heartstrings of fans old and new. I'm a bit sad they haven't updated this game at all after release, and pretty much did nothing with it, but I'm glad it still exists. I rate the intro for Mario Party Superstars an 85 out of 100. Last is Super Mario Party Jamboree, the supposed sequel to Super Mario Party. It opens up with Kamek introducing us to all of the boards and modes of the game one by one, and showcasing the highlights. What I like about this game is that each board is significantly different from the next, and have really different rules that makes it feel fresh and not repetitive. The little side modes are pretty cool as well. Kamek gathers the party and transfers an innocent Toadie into a giant fake version of Bowser to be the antagonist. Now, I'm not sure if this is a translation issue, but why does Kamek call Toadie a Magic Koopa when he's clearly not one and is a Toadie? They did this back in Mario Party 5 with the capsule descriptions and did it again here, which is strange. The game overall is pretty fun and I'm glad it has a proper online mode that works very well. I rate the intro for Super Mario Party Jamboree as 75 out of 100. Well, that's all the ratings for the intros. This franchise is very special to me and I have been playing this game since I was a kid. They will most likely continue making more and more Mario Party games and I'm all for it. With all that being said, thank you for watching. Do you agree with my ratings? And please like and subscribe for more videos like these if you want to.